Hello, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. In this session, we will look into equation of the lines which are parallel to coordinate axis, that is either x-axis or y-axis. So, to start with, we know that the equation of line which is parallel to x-axis, first of all, the equation of x-axis, if you look at the x-axis, on the x-axis, anywhere you go, y coordinate is always 0. Look at the points, minus 6, 0, minus 4, 0, 2, 0, 6, 0. So y is always 0. That's why its equation is y equal to 0. So similarly, y-axis equation is x equal to 0, because on y-axis x value is always 0. The y coordinate is changing, but the x coordinate is always 0. Now, if a line is parallel to x-axis, if a line is parallel to x-axis, then its equation is y equal to k, where k is the distance it is there from the x-axis. Similarly, parallel to y-axis, x equal to k. So, we will be leveraging these formulas to solve these simple problems. So, let us go ahead. The first one, find the equation of line parallel to x-axis and passing through 2 comma minus 4. So, let us see where is 2 comma minus 4. 2 is on x-axis, 2, and minus 4 I have to go. This is the point which I got. Now I have to find out the equation of a line which is parallel to x-axis and passing through 2 comma minus 4. So it should be parallel to x-axis and at the same time it should pass through 2 comma minus 4. So it will be like this. Now as we discussed the equation of this line, because equation of x-axis is y equal to 0, equation of any line parallel to x-axis will be nothing but equal to y equal to k, and here the k is the distance from the x-axis, that is negative 4. So it will be y equal to minus 4, because another way you can look at it is it has to pass through 2 comma minus 4. That means if you substitute y equal to k, k equal to minus 4, that's why y equal to minus 4. Now the next one, find the equation of line parallel to y-axis and passing through 3 comma 6. Now let us see where is 3 here and I have 6 here. I need a line which is parallel to y-axis, which is parallel to y-axis. So this is the point 3 comma 6. We have to draw a line which is parallel to y-axis and passing through 3 comma 6. So parallel to y-axis and passing through 3 comma 6 will be this line. This is the line which is parallel to y-axis and passing through 3 comma 6. In this you can see that between the distance between these two lines is always 3, or in other words, the x coordinate of the line whatever we are looking at is always 3. It is fixed at 3. Only the y coordinate is modifying. Another way is the equation of y-axis is nothing but equal to x equal to 0. So the equation of any line parallel to y-axis is nothing but equal to x equal to k, and k is nothing but here 3. So the equation of the line which is parallel to y-axis and passing through 3 comma 6 is x equal to 3. Now let's go to the next one. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to x-axis and having an intercept of 4 on the x-axis. The line has to be perpendicular to the x-axis. That means the line is parallel to the y-axis. It's like the earlier problem. And it is having an intercept of 4 on x-axis. That means it's passing through point 4 comma 0. Intercept of 4 on x-axis is nothing but it has to pass through this point 4 comma 0. So how the line will be? The line will be just parallel to whatever the line we have got earlier, and it will be like this. So this is the line which is perpendicular to x-axis either or parallel to y-axis. It has to pass through 4 comma 0. That means its equation will be x equal to 4. So next one, find the equation of the lines which pass through 2 comma 4, x-axis is 2, y is 4. So this is the point we are talking about. It is 2 comma 4, that is the point 2 comma 4. Now what we need to find out is parallel and perpendicular to x-axis. So I need a line which is parallel to x-axis. That means it will be like this, which is passing through 2 comma 4, and I need another line which is perpendicular to x-axis, but it should pass through 2 comma 4. So that line will be like this, which will pass through, right. So the equation of the line which pass through 2 comma 4 is this point, and it has to be parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis is y equal to k, and here the distance which is between x-axis and the line which is parallel to x-axis is nothing but k equal to 4. So you can say y equal to 4, because it has to pass through 2 comma 4, so it is nothing but y equal to 4. Similarly, the line which is perpendicular to x-axis and passing through 2 comma 4 is nothing but equal to x equal to 2, because you can look at this line, the x coordinate is fixed at 2. Similarly, on the line y equal to 4, the y coordinate is fixed at 4. X is varying, but y is fixed at 4. So the simple thing we have to remember is equation of x-axis is y equal to 0, because on x-axis you are giving values to the x coordinates, but y coordinate is always 0. That's why it's equal to y equal to 0. So you can actually prove that with in other ways also. We will look into that after some time. So equation of a line which is parallel to y-axis, on y-axis x coordinate is always 0. Any line parallel to y-axis is x equal to k, where k is the distance between the y-axis and the line which we are creating now. Let's look at the last one. Find the equation of the line equidistant from x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 5. Let us do this separately. So that we will not club it. So we have two lines equidistant from x equal to minus 1. You know, x equal to minus 1 is a line which is parallel to y-axis. So x equal to minus 1 is a line which is parallel to y-axis, and x is at minus 1. So this is the line which is x equal to minus 1. What is the other line we have? X equal to 5. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us say this is the line. This is the line x equal to minus 5. So we have two lines. One is x equal to minus 1 and another is x equal to minus 5. Now we need the equation of line equidistant from these two lines. So we know this coordinate is nothing but minus 1 comma 0, and we know this coordinate is 5 comma 0. Now what is the distance between these two? That is minus 1 to 0 is 1, plus 0 to 5 is 5, that's equal to 6. Now the line which is equidistant will be nothing but the midpoint of this, that is nothing but 5 minus 4 by 2, that is 2 comma 0. So the line which is equidistant should pass through 2 comma 0, and it should be also a line which is parallel to both of them. So the line will be nothing but equal to passing through 2 comma 0. So the equation will be x equal to 2. So the equation of the line equidistant from x equal to minus 1 and x equal to plus 5, x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 5 is nothing but, we know that if it is passing through minus 1, x is fixed at minus 1. So on the coordinates axis, x-axis, you can take a point minus 1 comma 0. Similarly, for x equal to 5, it is 5 comma 0. Now the line which is equidistant between these two should be another line which is parallel to both of them and should be in the middle of them. So that's nothing but equal to minus 1 plus 5, nothing but the midpoint. 5 minus 1 by 2, 2. 2 comma 0. It has to pass through 2 comma 0. That means it's at the fixed distance of 2 from y-axis, or nothing but equal to, the equation of that is x equal to 2. So the summary we have to understand is, the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0, equation of y-axis equal to x equal to 0. Any line parallel to x-axis, equation is y equal to k. Any line parallel to y-axis, the equation is x equal to k. So see you in the next session, where we will look into examples related to various types of various equations of straight lines, like point slope form, 2-point form, 2 intercept form, and goes on. Okay, thanks for visiting. Bye for now.